morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 218 in our review. Almost done, really. So please subscribe. So today's lesson is the completion of a little triad of lessons as I see it. So we had 216, which can be but myself I crucify. Yesterday it can be but my gratitude I earn. And then today it's only my condemnation that injures me. So we can see I punish myself. I can be grateful and thankful for my salvation, my forgiveness, and my realization of all that I am given. I can go into gratitude. And today it's like only my unkind thoughts, only my thoughts of pain and suffering are those that injure me, because there's nothing outside of myself. That's what all three of these lessons really have in common, that it is stating for us in different ways that there is nothing outside. Now that's an awareness part of a lesson that we had way back, lesson 70, that told us that there is nothing outside of us. There's nothing outside of us that can give us peace, but it also means that there's nothing outside of us that can harm us or hurt us in any way. So this is, as I've said many times, truly is an inside job. What is going on within my mind is going to truly determine my experience of this world, whether it will be a holy experience, it'll be a part of the happy dream, or whether it will be an experience that is dark and painful and is filled with fear. It's all dependent upon my thoughts and who I turn to for help and for assurance. Do I turn to the ego, or will I turn to the Holy Spirit? I will receive the vision that either of those give me. So if I turn to the ego, my world is going to be dark and gloomy and painful and fearful. But if I turn to the Holy Spirit, my world will be filled with the light that I am meant to know, that not only is within me, but is within every one of us, the entire sonship. And I will see a world that is bathed in light, and that is almost exactly like heaven, as above, so below, as I've said many times. So only my condemnation injures me. My condemnation, my small unkind thoughts, those thoughts that I have about myself that see me, I see myself as less than, those will keep my vision dark. And through my sightless eyes, I cannot see the vision of my glory. I cannot see the light, but the light is all around me. Now, one of the review lessons that we had in this section actually was lesson 188, which is the peace of God is shining in me now. And that lesson told us that those who seek the light are covering their eyes, because the light is in them and the light is indeed within us. And I hope you are also seeing how intricately all of these lessons are being woven in together, and what a beautiful tapestry is being formed for us as we are completing part 1 of the workbook. So my sightless eyes, with my sightless eyes, through my sightless eyes, I cannot see the vision of my glory. Yet today I can behold the glory and be glad. I can turn to the Holy Spirit and see the light. I can ask to be given Christ's vision, because it is mine to have. I can see all of that when I decide to stop punishing myself and stop seeing myself as small and insignificant. Because when I'm doing that, I am equating myself with a body, because bodies are limited. I am not a body. I am not limited. I am free. I am free because I am still continue to be as God created me. And all of God's characteristics have been given to his children, the entire sonship. We all have those characteristics. We all have the light within us, and we all have the ability to connect with the Holy Spirit's mind to bring us home and for us to finally, once and for all perhaps, to realize we are so much more than the limitation, the smallness that we once thought we were. Remember, we're not dealing with an entirely untrained mind as we were in the beginning of the lessons. I'm not going to say the beginning of the year because not everyone starts in January. And it doesn't matter. You can start whenever you are being told, you're being pulled to, it's time to do these lessons. So when the lessons were begun, the mind was completely untrained. An untrained mind is not sustainable, as I have said. But we are not at lesson 218. We are no longer dealing with that total and complete untrained mind. We have been clearing out the ego thought system because that's what part 1 of the workbook does. We're clearing out that thought system and making way for our new thoughts to enter into our mind, those that are totally in alignment with our Father and in alignment with the truth of who we are, that we indeed are still as God created us. And we will remember that more and more. We will claim that more and more, and we will be that more and more. So that's it for today, and I hope it helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray. Pray that perhaps just for a few moments today, you release every unkind thought that you've ever had and start to see the light that is within you and connect with that. And what a glorious moment that will be. So, like, share, subscribe, comment, pray. Namaste. Please be here tomorrow.